What's going on, my friends? Fun little chili up tonight. This is a BBG7 orange. Beautiful bleeding calyx on this, running all the way through the stem. On the stem, you can still see some orange going into green. It's beautiful. These bleeding calyxes, which is what this part up here is, that looks like a little flower on top of the pepper, or maybe even a weed, you could say. Sometimes they look like weeds to me. And they dry out quite a bit on the pepper. I don't own the rights to this music playing. I don't know. There's a fiesta going on, I guess, next door. I'm not 100% sure. But it's loud enough where you can actually hear the lyrics and whatnot. So I don't own the rights to any of this music. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful chili. So this was grown by Corey Cadell. This is some pods he sent me, so thank you again, Corey, as usual. I don't know much about the peach variety of this. I've never had an orange. I've never had an orange variety of this one. I've had the BBG7, the reds. BBG, again, standing for bleeding bubblegum. 7 for, as in its cross of a 7-pot. It's believed that this chili was crossed with, I think, a Maruga and a 7-pot yellow by John Harper from the UK. You know, the original red BBG7. I've had those, and those red ones, they hit hard. They hit me hard. Unknown Scoville on these, but said to be definitely super hot, 800,000 and above. Most BBG varieties burn me pretty good, so I have no doubt these are going to. They tend to just hit me real hard. It's a beautiful orange color as well. And again, that bleeding calyx, beautiful. It's got a little bit of a orange habanero vibe to it. It's a little bit thicker. It's about the same. Fruity. Great flavor on these. Good heat coming in. I don't like eating the calyx on these ones. I have before. Don't hurt you. It dries out. Those calyxes on the top of those peppers like that, they dry out. And I kind of just... And it's known for bleeding because the color of the pepper itself bleeds into the calyx and the stem. It's another good example. You can see on the stem how it's getting orange, or not getting, it's orange to green. Almost for the birds. Heat just jumped up again. These are hot little buggers though. For an orange super hot. It's those BBGs, man. They're just burners. For me. Another one for the birdsies. Oh, my nose running. I can also feel my eyes are starting to tear up a little bit. You can see it. This is the last one. Ooh, that one's real thick. Starting to get a really kind of heavy burn right here in the throat. It's like that scratching. burn. Makes it hard to swallow and talk. Heat's really rampant. So juicy placenta on this one. More noticeable than the other three. For the birds. These are good peppers. Really good. Ooh, okay. It's a solid burn. It's a good natural feel to it, you know. Again, they're fruity, a little citrusy, habanero-like, honestly. Orange habanero-ish, but quite a bit hotter. And again, I think these are a compounding heat, because when I ate that first one, it was like barely anything going on. I mean, I could feel it. I could, you know, I know I just ate something hot and whatever, but second one, it increased a little bit. Third one, but that fourth one, we entered into the stages of a decent, high quality burn. Now again, in case you're new to this channel or just, you know, peppers and burning in general, and I didn't know this for a long time, but let's just say that pepper's 800,000. By eating 4, I still just ate 800,000 Scoville scale. They don't compound in interest, if you will. It doesn't go, okay, you ate one, 800,000, you eat a second one, now you've eaten 1.6. It doesn't work that way. And I thought for a long time when I first started it did, because it kind of feels that way. But you've just eaten that much more substance, cap oils. You've just prolonged the burn longer by eating more throat burn longer. These kind of things, as opposed to you didn't just eat 1.6. Or in my case, times that by 800 times 4. I'm not a math guy. But that's 3.2 million, whatever it might be, right? I just like to mention that sometimes. Still just the 800,000, or, you know, those might be closer to a mil. Because that first one by itself didn't feel as hot as, no, I guess it did, like a ghost pepper. but it's burning different, and it's got a much different flavor than a ghost pepper, but its burn level's about the same. Yeah, it's got me breathing heavy. It's starting to come down now a little bit. Anyway, got my USA basketball hat on. Gold medal games going on right now. USA men's basketball versus France. Shoot, I don't know what time it is. Game tipped at 12:30 my time, 3:30 Eastern. So in France, it's 9-hour difference. Whatever, I don't know. But here at West Coast time, in Nevada, 12:30. I think I came to start this video around 1:30, let's say. So it's probably halftime now. Going on start of the third quarter. I don't know what the score is. I'm recording it. But in solidarity, I figured I'd wear the old hat today. Alright, y'all, I'm going to cut. That was the BBG7. I keep wanting to say peach, but it's an orange. Another solid variety of pepper from Corey Cadell. Like I said, his peppers are flavorful. They're mean. The phenos are great. They're gorgeous looking peppers. They hold up a long time. I just learned this too. I'll mention real quick. I've mentioned in other videos, I didn't just learn it, but I think I learned it at the end of last season. That when the grower's harvesting, especially if they're shipping pods, they keep that stem nice and long on them. The peppers seem to last a lot longer than when you nip the lifeline. So, and all the peppers he sent me so far, again, working on the second box here, long fucking stems on them, which I prefer. I used to just prefer it because I didn't know that, but I used to just prefer it because I like to hold them up. I take pictures of my peppers for Instagram, Facebook, and blah 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 and all this deal, right? It just looks better than having this little nub or no stem on the pepper at all. Anyways, thanks for burning with me, guys. See you next time.